Welcome to day 4 of World Veg Fest, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. And today we are here with Sharhonda and Jalen from Jalen's Bakery. We thank you so much for being here today with us, folks. And I'm going to hand over the controls to you all so you can do your cooking demo, and then I'll be here to pop in with any questions and that kind of stuff as we go through the cooking demo, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent. Thanks so much, and I'll be right here if you need me.
Hi, this is Jalen from Jalen's Bakery and the CEO. This is my mom. She's going to be the chef for today, and we are making some vegan crepes. I hope you enjoy. Let's get started.
All right. So we have our bowl here, and we're going to go ahead and get started with our first ingredient, which is
flour.
Flour. All right. And how much flour do we need?
1.5 cups.
1.5 cups. So you can use any kind of flour right here. We just have all-purpose flour. If you wanted to make this a gluten-free option, you can go ahead and use gluten-free flour. So we have that there also. So we're just going to use 1.5 cups. That's one. And we're going to go ahead and grab one more. And if you want to be politically correct, go ahead and smooth that off at the top so you can be able to make it leveled. And our next ingredient is
3 tablespoons of brown sugar.
3 tablespoons of brown sugar. So have our tablespoon here. We do use a vegan option for our brown sugar, of course. So we'll just put 3 of those in there. And these are so delicious, if I may say so myself. All right, and you can also use any other kind of sugar as well. One thing that I do put in there, I do add in an extra teaspoon of our organic white sugar as well, just to make it sweet. If you don't like it too sweet, you can keep the sugar, the regular sugar out. And our next ingredient?
Our next ingredient is 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
All right, baking powder right here. So we just have our store brand here, baking powder, nothing too fancy there. So I like this recipe mainly because it's some ingredients that you guys may already have at home. So it makes it very easy, very convenient, something you guys can make for breakfast, you can have it for lunch, you can have it for dinner, as a snack. And our next ingredient?
1.5 cups of milk.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and with the non-dairy milk, obviously you guys know that there are lots of options. We like to use Silk, the unsweetened kind, because we basically sweeten it ourselves already. So you can use whichever brand or flavoring that you like, but you just want to make sure that you use the non-dairy version. And how much do we need of this?
1.5 cups.
1.5 cups. So we're just going to fill it all the way up. Just like that. And then how much vanilla do we need?
We need 1 teaspoon.
Okay. So of course we like to use the what is it? No, not vegan, not artificial. What kind do we use? Pure vanilla. Sorry about that, guys. So we use pure vanilla. Even though it is a little more expensive, it actually tastes different. And if you look at the ingredients and how it's made, you'll see why we like to use the pure vanilla as opposed to the artificial flavoring. So hopefully you guys seen that. I don't know if I'm not looking at the camera at the same time. So I went ahead and I poured the vanilla right in there with our milk. So we're going to go ahead and grab our wooden, there we go. And then we need one more ingredient, I believe, right?
Yes. 1 tablespoon of
coconut oil. And that is right there. All right. So we're going to get our coconut oil. we usually get unrefined coconut oil, but we didn't see that in the store today, so we had to grab the refined. So we're just mixing it all up. I've tried it without the oil and I prefer it with the oil. You guys can try the difference. I like to try different ways, you know, try to make it a little easier, but really you need to add the coconut oil. So we're going to go ahead and add in how much coconut oil again?
We need 1 tablespoon of coconut.
1 tablespoon. All right. Perfect. Hopefully I'm not going too fast. Try to slow it down a little bit. So it's a lot easier. I've noticed a lot of people use their blenders to mix up their pancake or crepes or waffle mix. I chose to do it in a bowl for this demonstration just because I know that not a lot of people have blenders at home. So we usually use a blender, but like I said, I wanted to make it as easy as possible for today's demonstration so that you guys can do it at home. And if you do have a blender, it's much easier to do it in the blender or a hand mixer. It just takes a little longer to get it all smooth while you're doing it by hand, but it's definitely possible. And it smells so good. Hopefully you guys will try it and get the aroma in your home first thing in the morning. It'll wake everyone up. Or in the middle of the day, if you want to have it for brunch or for dinner or a late night snack. It really just depends on what you put with the crepes that determines when you should have it. So if you're having it for breakfast, you can add fruit, or also for afternoon snack, you can add fruit, or you can also add breakfast sausage to it, things of that nature. If you want it for dinner, you'll add, you know, any kind of meatless option as well. So if we look over here, we have Jalen here cutting up the strawberry. And I am going to go ahead and turn on our griddle as well. And we got this griddle iron from Walmart. And I thought it was pretty cool because it's perfect for making crepes. So, and it was about $8. So it's a good find. So if you need something like that, you can go ahead and grab it from Walmart. So we'll come right over here. Jalen has went ahead and cut up our strawberries for us. They're already washed, and he went ahead and cut them for us. And then we also have some blueberries as well. You can have bananas. Of course, you can just add whatever you want to it. So here, this is the creative part. So when it comes to creating crepes, I'm like a professional at pancakes. And so crepes are like, I love to eat them, but you guys will see. You guys will see, okay? Don't judge my crepes. I want to see you guys' crepes too when you get them all done. All right, so I'm still mixing it up a little bit because I still see some lumps. That's why it's better to do it in the blender, but get it as smooth as you can. All right, and so then we're going to get our 1/4 cup measuring cup so that we can, all right, we'll go ahead and use this scoop here. So we're just using the scoop so we can make them all the same exact size. All right. So I have the heat on here, medium heat. So I'm just going to take the batter and just put it right on here. And you want to just get it thin. Looks like thin pancakes, guys. All right. Okay. So what you want to do, can you mix that up a little bit more? Please? Just a little bit more. This might be better. Use that. All right, so we're switching out this wooden spoon for a little whisk because it will be a little easier to pour and get rid of those lumps, as you can see. But you'll know that when it's done, when you start to see, it'll start to look dry at the top here. You see there's bubbles coming in. If you zoom in just a little bit, you can kind of see there's bubbles around here. Not sure if it's picking up on the camera or not, but you'll see it starts to look dry. And so I'll go ahead and flip it because it looks pretty dry. So, all right. That doesn't look too bad. All right, one thing that I like to do as soon as I flip it over is put a little bit of butter in. And this is the butter we're using here. My yolk yolks. I don't know, however you like to pronounce it. I'll have to do some research on the background of this butter. It's so delicious. If you guys haven't tried it, you guys got to pick it up. I believe they have it at Whole Foods. So here we go. So we're just spreading it right on. And again, the temperature is medium heat. You don't want to really go too much higher than that. All right, we're going to go ahead and put that onto our plate here. That looks perfect. All right, so let's try another one, just so you guys can see that that I actually did do it. Did do it myself here. All right, so he's gotten this mix a lot better. So you want to get the batter as smooth as you can because it makes it a lot easier when you're for the final product. All right. How does that look to you?
Looks pretty good.
What's your favorite toppings to go on your crepes?
Strawberries. You could put chocolate on it as well. I like bananas as well, so they would work pretty good.
Yes, and some whipped cream. Some vegan whipped cream. I tried to look for some today, but apparently they're sold out. So as you can see, it's still kind of wet around the edges here, so you don't want to flip it too soon. And unlike pancakes, I usually don't like to flip my pancakes too often. I like to really flip it just once, just so I can, that was a lot of butter. I like butter, sorry. I like butter. If you like butter like me, you'll enjoy these crepes. If you don't like butter, then use less butter. You can also use jam or jelly with your crepes. That's what you like. So that is how you create vegan crepes. So what I would do next to finish it off, I'm gonna go ahead and turn those off here. All right, you wanna go ahead and put your toppings on?
Yes, please.
All right. These for you. You can also put some agave on it if you like to, some sprinkles, any kind of topping that you like. You can put chocolate syrup on if you like as well. And we'll go ahead and do that. Just a little bit, not too much. And the way that you can make your chocolate syrup is by melting some vegan chocolate. What was that? I mean, for lemon extract. Oh, sorry, I missed that. So vegan chocolates, you just melt them, a double pot, and boil your water. Go ahead and put your chocolates in, melt it until it's the consistency that you like. We also have some strawberry, some sprinkles here. They are vegan sprinkles. We ordered offline. Can you open that for us? So really, we're just making this, you just make it however you want, but that is really the basis of our vegan crepes for today. So hopefully you guys like that. Again, you can use gluten-free flour. You can use any kind of fruit, or you can eat it at any time of the day. Just make it really your own. Put your own kind of non-dairy milk in there as well, so that you can make it the taste that you like and prefer. So as he is opening up our sprinkles, here they go. Just go ahead and put a little bit on here. You can use black and orange if you like to make it, Halloween themed or anything of that nature. But yeah, so that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that quick, easy, very simple, fast crepes recipe. You guys can use at any time that you like, any time of the day, morning, night. So thanks so
Those
much.
are beautiful. Those are absolutely gorgeous. They turned out so pretty. And what Renee said earlier was, have you ever tried switching out the vanilla extract for lemon extract and making lemon crepes?
No, we have not. That's a good
Isn't
idea.
that a cute idea? That's a really cute idea, Renee.
Thank you.
Those look so beautiful. And that is honestly the first time I've seen vegan crepes anywhere. And I used to adore crepes before I was vegan.
Oh, see, yes, you have to try. It's really good. It's really good. Don't just take my word for it, though. You have to try it yourself. It's really good.
And I had no idea it would be so quick. It just, in my mind, it just seems like something that'd be so difficult because they're so fragile and delicate. And oh, they just look amazing. They look so beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Wow. Wow. Let me see. Oh, and oh my goodness, using Miyoko's butter. That is my absolute favorite butter in the world.
It really is so delicious.
So good. So good. She's an
vegan.
amazing lady. She's done a lot. She's been active in the vegan community for a really long time. And we had her daughter on yesterday. She has an animal sanctuary called Rancho Compasión. It's up in it's in Northern California, and we did a little tour of her farm sanctuary yesterday. It was amazing. So when we have everything, all the recordings out and everything, I'll make sure and send y'all a link to that.
Please do. Yes, definitely. Yeah. That would be so cool. I can't believe you missed it. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And while we have you here, I wanted to hear the story of Jalen's Bakery because it's so fascinating and so inspiring. When I read it on the website, I was in tears. I'm not even kidding. I was so inspired. I was in tears.
Oh, thank you so much. So,
all right. So, we first got into the business when I was around 8 years old. I was making a whole bunch of different businesses. I had a blog. I was building robots at Cart, and I just really found baking enjoyable. So I wanted to make that into a job. So, and then I just made it into a job. I got on Rachel Ray. I got on different news stations, and it's really been God really blessed us with this job. I've been baking since I was 6 with my mom, and my mom basically taught me everything I knew.
Yeah. And so here we are 4 years later, still going, and we actually have some other things coming up. And actually this recipe that we have, we're going to be coming out with what?
Vegan chocolate chip mix.
Yeah, vegan chocolate chip mix. And we're also going to have the pancake mix, vegan pancake mix. So you can make the crepes with our pancake mix. That'll be released pretty soon.
Yeah.
Nice. And folks can get that on the website?
It will be available, yeah, very soon.
Oh, that's excellent. Excellent. So keep your eye on jalensbakery.com.
Yes.
And you can find a link to that on our event website, sfworldvegfest.org, in the vendors section. So that'll be up for everybody to refer to. And Jacinda, our co-host, also dropped it in the chat for anybody looking at the chat there. And let me see. Oh yes, and more people singing Miyoko's praises for that butter. That butter is so much fun to work with. It really is.
So good.
I really like baking, but I'm not as good at it as you guys are. But it certainly helped when I switched my vegan butter to Miyoko's vegan butter, because it's so much better than all the other vegan butters out there. That's for sure.
Definitely. It's so good. It's so awesome. I honestly, when I tried, I was like, this is really vegan. Okay. Because it tastes so good. That was one thing when we were switching over. I know this is diverting a little bit, but as we were switching over to be able to get more into vegan recipes and things of that nature, one thing I couldn't let go of was butter. Like, I got rid of everything else, but butter, I was like, okay. But once we tried that, it was like, okay, bye butter. We're good. So, I love her better.
Buy cow's milk butter. We have something better.
Yes. Definitely.
So what sent you on your pathway to choosing to open a vegan business in particular?
Well, we didn't start off vegan. No, we didn't start off vegan. It was more so catering to the needs of people who were asking about different alternatives. People were asking about gluten-free. People were asking about just different keto and so many different things. When we first started, we absolutely knew nothing. I knew nothing about just everything that entailed a vegan, like vegetarian. I understood, I got it, but we had to do some research, and we've been learning a lot on this journey. We literally just added vegan on our menu last year. So it's literally been, a little over a year that we did vegan. So that's kind of how we started, just being listening to what people needed, and we just wanted to fulfill those needs. And now we're just all vegan. So we don't even have vegan option. We're just all vegan now.
Oh, that is excellent. That's excellent. And the demand for vegan products is increasing every day. So that was a really smart business decision.
Thank you.
And it is better for the animals and better for the planet too. So win-win all the way around, right?
It is. I know one other thing that we're adding now is more eco-friendly materials and products and things. So we're still learning. This is still a process. We're still trying to do our best that we can as far as helping the planet, helping other people. And so it's a great journey. We're glad that we were able to be a part of this learning experience. And we appreciate you for allowing us to be on your platform and inviting us here. We definitely appreciate it and look forward to doing more with you.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day, both of you. We really appreciate you coming on to Veg Fest this year. And we'll definitely be in touch soon. I've got some other cooking projects I'm thinking about for the future, for the very near future, actually. So I will be in touch for sure. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Have a wonderful week.